One of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. These guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And here we go from snowy Soldier Field. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the former first-round pick in 2017 from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Ready!
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Another game to Judkins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Let's go. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
They will go for it, Williams. Got a lock behind this one, downfield it goes. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Judkins. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Ford on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, ready, go!
Now Watson on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Watson slides to the ground, enough to earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Come on, come on.
Another one for Judkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Roll.
It's Judkins on the counter. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready.
They're going for it. Here's Watson. He's got it to his running back. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Jack Panther.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he puts him here under this one, right side. Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Watson now. Look at the screen pass for Judkins. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They run the counter with Swift. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 4 at the Browns' 33-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To throw, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he will not get the 1st, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
What is going on?
1st down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams set to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos now for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Please! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Watson working in the pistol. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Back to the air, Watson. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's kept up the pace all season long to the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. And this is another incompletion. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
On 4th down, it's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to be sacked just outside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Bears. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 21, round 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10 from the 32.
Come on.
Judkins out the middle. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. It looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
To the air on 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Going with the 44.
Here we go. Set. Cut up.
They've got a man in motion.
Cut up.
Judkins running between the tackles. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
1 yard gain.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's incomplete on 2nd down. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
First play's a design run. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Williams with third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go!
On the give, here's Judkins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get it! Right, up!
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, Austin.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So that delay backs him up 5. Now second and 15 to go. They'll run here following the penalty. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Hand off running right. Here's Swift. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's now third
That was a
down.
situation where I think the drive, the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. Handed an excellent opportunity by their defense, Brock. Now time to cash it in. This is 1st and goal. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a 3rd here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Watson. And they get to him again. And this defense, man, they have pinned their ears back and made a stand here. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Prater puts it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. This one finds Thornton. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Running for it, it's Swift. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They will go for it. Williams has his man caught by O'Donovan. pick up enough to move the chains. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Williams set to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the
Year after year,
35-yard
the
line.
best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down, Williams to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here's Williams again. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. To the air yet again, Williams. Looking for, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
A 5-yard loss leads to second and goal at the 15-yard line.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming here from the 12. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. To throw is Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
Okay,
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running this is Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get it. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th down, it's Williams. It's complete. Here's Thornton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Odunze's got it right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Number 15.
2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Swift gets it, going left. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made by Myles Garrett.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. They'll have the 1st down and even more. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
It's a loss of
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Connecting with his back here. Swift. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Santos now for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big leap from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. This is Jenkins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
19, nice.
Working from the gun, Watson. Chased out to his right. And Watson slides to the ground. Enough to earn them a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Browns first down.
From the gun, Judkins. Cuts right. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Looking for an open man. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Ready?
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Watson, quick pass wide. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
He's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First and goal, Jenkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Moore going in motion left. Go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Ready?
From the gun, Watson. incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Prater puts it through, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
2. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's good for a Bears first down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Jump running out of the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Here's a screen now for Chubb. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. So that one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Browns' 24-yard line.
Williams from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
What is on?
Oh, fullback's got it. hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
3-yard loss on the play.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Go win him, go win him.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. It's our All the Dudes, a touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Santos now for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points.
Browns 13. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Ready, set.
Looking to jump, running left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
19-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready, set. Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Vegas,
down.
Vegas. Ready, set. Yes. Touchdown.
3rd and long for him here. And he's brought down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Ford on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Browns getting their offense out there. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Okay, ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ball taken in at the 36. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Chubb gets this from the pistol. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Chubb. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Empty backfield, 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Ready, throw.
Throwing from the gun here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. They're out now, ready to punt it. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Hey.
Shotgun hands off here for Dunkins. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another game to Junkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
And the Browns, 1st down.
70.
A gain of 13.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Judkins, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, throw.
Here's Chubb up the middle. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earned him about 4 on that carry. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, throw. Yes.
To throw, Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Ready! Rock up! Ready!
Here's the backup, first throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him.
Let's go now!
Here's Judkins on first down. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, here we go, second down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's complete, David Njoku. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. David Njoku, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Browns make it an 18-point game.
Browns 20.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
At the 44-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go
It's
now!
now third down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Got it. Ready?
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Back, Cowboy!
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Zone read, this is Judkins. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Now Watson on the play fake. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game.
27.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Good for a Bears first down.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger!
So the Bears come away with the win. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the second-year signal caller, Caleb Williams. One of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bears win their second straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Seahawks had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Packers. And this is Jordan Love. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Packers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.